All right. So the unit 2 for astronomy is the inner planets. And as of today, if you are on track with your planner and you're not a new person and you don't have something weird going on with your scheduler, excuse me, then you will be starting the lab, which is it's a 2-day, it gives you 2 days. So it'll show up today, and I believe it also shows up on Monday. I think I should look that up. Don't don't take my word for that. Check your planner. Make sure that I'm right. I think it's a 2-day lab. It's not a hard lab though. So if it only takes you 1 day or even a half an hour, I really think it's like a half an hour type of lab, then great. Turn it in and enjoy getting it done. Let's see what I've got here for you today. So let's start with the lab. So this is let's go to the course outline so you can see where it is. That we're in unit 2 and it is lesson 8. And when you click on lesson 8, there is no intro page on this because I didn't see a reason. I can't talk. I didn't see a purpose for doing an intro page because the lab is exactly correct. If you go to the lab, it's basically what it asks you to do in all these words. In all these words, all it's asking you to do is go to the TED website, and there's the link, and you're going to search for Mars or other keywords that might interest you about Mars. And I'm not that picky. Okay, so if there's something that interests, you're interested in Elon Musk, he's trying to go. You can look for him. If you're interested in like, I don't know, asteroids around Mars, I don't know. You can just kind of pick what you're interested in. So what I wanted to show you was how to actually do this. So you're gonna watch it says 2 to 3 TED Talks. Just two. Two is fine. Unless you want to do more, that's fine too. And then you're going to list who the speaker is. Take notes on it. What you're going to turn in is basically your notes. The speaker, their name, and what they do in relationship to the video. The topic or the title of the TED Talk. If you want to just give me the link, that's fine too. And then any questions and it says any points that you were left wondering with, but to add to that, if you don't have any questions, tell me what you thought was cool. I wish they would like have included that. Maybe I should put a little intro page in this, but you could just tell me what you think is cool about it. And that's cool because I'm really interested in what you like about the TED Talks. All right, so that's the assignment. So go to the TED website, and I've already opened it, but I'll open it again. Close that old one. So we're going to go to the TED website, and when you do that, it opens up to everything, okay? And so you have to do a little bit of search. You could go over here, search for a talk, and you could just type in Mars and then hit enter, and then it will give you 175 results about Mars. Okay. Now you have a lot of things to choose from. You could pick an 18-minute one. You could pick a half an hour one. You could pick a 6-minute one. Okay. If you've already seen it, then pick something else. And there's 24 more. You can go look at more. And all I would like is how going to Mars improves life on Earth is the link. So, and what you think about the video. So if you click on how going to Mars improves life on Earth, you're going to tell me Stop this video. I don't want it to go. I don't want the ad. You're going to give me the title. The man's name who's giving the speech is named Eric Hinterman, and it's right down here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it's underneath the title. You can give me his name, give me the title of it. If you want to give me the link, that would be great. And then tell me what you think about the video. That's all I'm asking. Okay, do that twice. This one and another one, two times. That's all I'm asking for. It's not hard, and it's kind of interesting. What you're going to learn out of that could be kind of cool. All right, so that is what the assignment is. Does anyone have any questions on what the assignment is? I'll give you guys a second. How long does it take to get to Moon, Mars, Jupiter?
So how long does it take to get from Earth to the Moon, to Mars, or to Jupiter? As with most things in life, the answer is it depends. During the Apollo program, when NASA sent humans to the moon, those missions took several days to reach the moon. The fastest of these was Apollo 8, which took just under 3 days to go from Earth orbit to orbit around the moon. Now, it's possible to save some fuel by flying different kinds of trajectories to the moon that are shaped in such a way to save fuel, and those trajectories can take more time, potentially weeks or months to reach the moon, depending on how you do it. Mars is further away, about 50% further away from the sun than Earth is, and reaching Mars generally takes somewhere between 7 to 10 months, flying a relatively direct route. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter mission took about 7.5 months to reach Mars, and NASA's MAVEN mission took about 10 months to reach Mars. Jupiter is about 5 times further away from the sun than the Earth is. And so in order to make those missions practical, we have to find ways to reduce the fuel requirements. And the way we do that is by having the spacecraft do some flybys of Earth and or Venus to help shape the spacecraft's trajectory and change the spacecraft's speed without using fuel. And using that sort of approach, it takes between about 5 to 6 years to reach Jupiter. So NASA's Galileo mission, the first mission to Jupiter, took just a little over 6 years. And then NASA's second mission to Jupiter, which is called Juno, took just under 5 years. So to get to the moon takes several days. To get to Mars takes 7 to 10 months. And getting to Jupiter takes between 5 and 6 years.
Okay, so isn't that interesting? They went through some of these orbits really fast. I am going to put the link to this video with this 2-minute video on my website so that you guys can go back and take another look at it. But he talked about going past Venus and what he's doing there, what the spacecraft they're doing is they're using the gravity of another planet to help accelerate them. So anything in a that's rotating in a circle will pick up speed if there is pull on it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but so it will pick up speed if there's pull on it. So if you have something at the on a stick at the end of a string and you're swinging it around, when you're pulling on it, it's just going to keep going faster and faster. If you stop pulling on it, it slowly slows down and it'll fall down next to your hand. And so it needs to have that constant pull just to keep moving. And that is what they're doing with the spacecrafts, is they are using the gravity of Venus to help pull that spacecraft to make it go faster. And then once it escapes that gravitational pull area, then it can they calculate. This is why we have rocket scientists and physicists doing math, is they have calculated exactly how far away from Venus they need to be for it to pick up enough speed to escape the gravitational pull of Venus and still be pointed to Jupiter. Doesn't that sound just absolutely mind-blowing? I think it's pretty darn cool myself. Okay, do you have any questions on that? Okay. Let me stop sharing this. Yeah, they took 2 minutes to talk about an incredibly complex system of calculations, and like hundreds of people in a team to get this to work. And yeah, it's just fascinating.